Welcome and thank you for joining Trivia Quiz Rush. My name is Arno, I am your mispronouncing quiz host, and this is a general knowledge trivia quiz containing 6 fun pop quiz rounds. We're starting with a super lightning rush round, and after that there's a fun round called Bees, Trees and Chimpanzees, and followed up with many more surprise quiz rounds. If you feel like counting your score and you post your score in the comments down below, you have a chance to be displayed on the scoreboard that you see here. Anyone can participate, even if you're new. And let's start with the first quiz round. And that's the super lightning rush round with only 3-second rapid fire questions. What do we call an ocean wave triggered by an underwater earthquake? It's tsunami. Someone with kleptomania has a strong uncontrollable urge to do what? Steal. Which actor portrayed lifeguard Mitch Buchanan on Baywatch? David Hasselhoff. What is the tallest building in the world as of today? That's Burj Khalifa. Where are the world-famous Moai statues carved into stone located? Easter Island. In Star Wars, which weapon is most commonly used by Jedi in combat? Lightsaber. Which animal's foot is commonly considered a traditional good luck charm? That's rabbit. In The Wizard of Oz, what did the Tin Man wish he had the most? A heart. What species classification do modern human beings belong to? Homo sapiens. Which dental specialist is responsible for fitting and adjusting braces? Orthodontist. Neuschwanstein Castle inspired the logo castle of which company? Walt Disney. What specific type of whale is the character Moby Dick? That's a sperm whale. What term is commonly used to describe conjoined twins? Siamese twins. Which animated TV character is famous for saying, "Eat my shorts"? Correct, with Bart Simpson. Which country in the world has a name that ends with the letter Q? That's Iraq. In a relay race, what item is passed between teammates during the race? A baton. In which country is the extremely dry Atacama Desert located? Chile. Which famous prison fortress is commonly nicknamed The Rock? It's Alcatraz. Which pop star was famous for wearing a single white glove on stage? Michael Jackson. Who became the youngest heavyweight champion ever at age 20 in 1986? Mike Tyson. And that was the last of the rapid fire rounds. We're moving over to pop quiz round number 2, bees, trees and chimpanzees. So basically everything in nature. First one, which plant produces saffron, the world's priciest spice by weight? Is this crocus flower, orchid or chamomile? And that is a crocus flower. Trivia quiz question 22. Can you identify this colorful marine creature shown here? Is this a nudibranch, a blue dragon or a sea angel? And that is a sea angel. It floats using tiny wing-like structures, often appearing to fly through water while feeding on microscopic plankton. 23. Which mushroom is known for use in Asian medicine and fine cooking? Is it shiitake, portobello or morel? And the answer is shiitake, which you can see here. 24. Which type of rock is most commonly linked to cave formation? Is this limestone, granite, or sandstone? And the answer is limestone. 25. What is the primary cause responsible for the formation of wind? Is it the Earth's rotation, temperature differences, or the moon's gravity? And that one is temperature differences. Air moves from warm to cool regions because heated air rises, creating pressure differences that drive global wind patterns. 26. Can you identify this large crab species that you're seeing here? Is this a coconut crab, a Japanese spider crab, or a king crab? And the answer is a Japanese spider crab. It can span up to 12 feet or 3.7 meters across its legs, making it the largest known arthropod by leg span. 27. Which of these animals can survive in both fresh and salt water? Is it a bull shark, an alligator, or a barracuda? And this one is a bull shark. It can regulate salt levels in its bodies, allowing it to travel between oceans and rivers without harm. I'd rather they didn't though. 28. Which of these options is a recognized species of penguin? Is it a tuxedo penguin, a blackfoot penguin, or a chinstrap penguin? And the correct answer is the last one, a chinstrap penguin. 29. What is the name of this crab species with one large claw? Is this ninja crabs, fiddler crabs, or saber crabs? And even though ninja crabs sounded way much cooler, the answer is fiddler crabs. The oversized claw is used for signaling and attracting mates rather than feeding. So it seems size does matter, which is unfortunate. 30. Which plant species has leaves that quickly close when touched, like you're seeing here? Is this prayer plant, Venus flytrap, or Mimosa pudica? And that is answer C, Mimosa pudica. 31. In which atmospheric layer do most weather events take place? Troposphere, stratosphere, or mesosphere? And you got it right if you said troposphere. 32. Which US state has the highest number of active volcanoes? Hawaii, California, or Alaska? And I thought that one was Hawaii, so I got that one wrong. The answer is Alaska. It sits along the Pacific Ring of Fire, where tectonic activity creates more volcanoes than any other US state. 33. Open question. What do tree rings primarily indicate about a tree? And the answer is age. Each ring reflects a yearly growth cycle, with thickness varying based on environmental conditions like rainfall and nutrients. 34. Can you identify this interesting looking mammal that you're seeing here? Is this a fossa, a binturong, or a bush dog? And if you said binturong, you're right. It has a bear-like walk and a strong musky scent, much like myself, earning it the nickname bearcat despite not being either. 35. What is the name of this well-known tailless cat breed? Is it Aussie cat, Manx, or Korat? And that is Manx. 36. What is the term for sunflowers turning to follow the sun? Heliotropism, photosynthesis, or hibernation? And the answer I want to hear is heliotropism. 37. What is the main component of sand found on most beaches worldwide? Is it gypsum, calcium carbonate, or quartz? And correct with quartz. These hard mineral grains resist erosion, which is why they dominate sandy shores across many continents. 38. Can you identify this unusual amphibian species that you're seeing here? Is this an olm, an axolotl, or a Suriname toad? And the answer is an olm. This cave-dwelling species lives in total darkness, lacks pigmentation, and can survive without food for years. 39. What type of acid is produced by ants as a defense mechanism? Formic acid, acetic acid, or citric acid? And the correct answer is answer A, formic acid. 40. Which dog breed was historically sacred to Chinese royalty? Lhasa Apso, Pekingese, or Shih Tzu? And correct with Pekingese. It was bred as a companion animal for emperors, often living in palaces and treated as a symbol of prestige. Trivia quiz round number 3. Can you name that? And the first one is an open question. Name this famous Spanish church landmark shown in this image. And that is Sagrada Familia. 42. Which city is home to this iconic Hoover Dam structure? Is this Phoenix, Las Vegas, or Los Angeles? And the answer is Las Vegas. It spans the Colorado River, providing hydroelectric power and water storage. 43. Another open one. What is the name of this well-known Mexican landmark? And that is Chichen Itza in Mexico. This ancient site features a step pyramid aligned with celestial events and was a major center of Mayan culture. 44. What city is home to the Marina Bay Sands Resort Complex? Is it Shenzhen, Kuala Lumpur, or Singapore? And that is Singapore. 45 is an open one. What is the name of this grand historic building shown here? And the correct answer is Versailles Palace. 46. Can you identify which landmark is shown in this image? Is this the Prambanan, Borobudur, or Angkor Thom? And the answer is Prambanan. Built in the 9th century, it is one of the largest Hindu temple complexes in Southeast Asia. 47. Open question again. Which historic piazza is shown in this image? And you got it right if you said Piazza San Marco in Venice. 48. Which city is home to this famous blue mosque landmark? Is it Tehran, Istanbul, or Cairo? And correct with Istanbul. 49. Open one again. Identify this natural landmark shown here. And that is Victoria Falls. It's one of the world's largest waterfalls with a massive curtain of water stretching over 0.6 miles or 1 kilometer wide. 50. Open again. Can you identify this famous tourist destination shown here? And the answer is Plitvice Lakes. Trivia quiz round number 4, general knowledge. What is the key difference between apes and monkeys? Is it apes climb trees, apes are smaller, or apes have no tail? And that is answer C, they have no tail. This feature reflects evolutionary differences, with apes generally having more advanced mobility and posture. 52. What is the primary food source in the diet of the king cobra snake? Is it fish, rats, or snakes? And the answer I want to hear is snakes. It specializes in hunting other serpents, even venomous ones, showing strong resistance to toxins. 53. Which part of an egg is known to contain nearly all its cholesterol? Is this the yolk or the white? And correct with yolk. 54. Who starred in the lead role of the series Xena Warrior Princess? I remember that one, that was a great show. Is it Renee O'Connor, Lucy Lawless, or Gillian Anderson? And the answer is Lucy Lawless. She initially appeared in Hercules before her character proved so popular it spun off into its own long-running fantasy adventure series. 55. Podology is the scientific study of which subject or material? Is this soil, bones, or feet? The answer is soil. 56 is an open question. What puzzle cube toy became a worldwide craze during the 1980s? And that is a Rubik's Cube. Speed cubers can solve it in under 4 seconds today, with global competitions tracking records. 57. Which song opens with "Just a small town girl living in a lonely world"? No, I'm not gonna sing it for you. I think that was an easy one. That is "Don't Stop Believing." Released in 1981, it became one of the band's biggest hits and a staple at sporting events worldwide. 58. In 1819, the United States acquired Florida from which country? Was this France, Spain, or Mexico? And the correct answer is Spain. 59. Seed of which fruit are commonly used in seed spinning contests? Is this pear, watermelon, or gooseberry? And that one is watermelon. Their size and juiciness make them ideal for distance contests, especially at summer events and fairs in many countries. 60. Who successfully solved the riddle posed by the mythical Sphinx? Is this Theseus, Oedipus, or Perseus? And correct if you said answer B. His clever answer freed the city from terror, making him a central figure in one of the most famous Greek legends. 61. Let's see if you remember this one. Who played the character Mike Seaver on the TV show Growing Pains? Was this Kirk Cameron, Jason Bateman, or Matthew Perry? And that was Kirk Cameron. 62. What were the names of the rival gangs in West Side Story? Never seen that one myself. Was it Jets and Sharks, Tigers and Bulls, or Reds and Blues? And the answer is Jets and Sharks. 63. Which 87 film popularized the phrase "Greed is good"? Bonfire of the Vanities, The Secret of My Success, or Wall Street? You got it right if you said Wall Street. The line is delivered by Gordon Gekko, whose speech reflects the high-stakes finance culture of the late 1980s. 64. Which princess turned into a swan in the ballet Swan Lake? Was this Aurora, Odette, or Giselle? And that is Odette. The tragic story centers on enchantment and transformation, with music by Tchaikovsky enhancing its emotional depth. 65. Which condition results from a blood clot blocking normal venous flow? Is this thrombosis, heliosis, or osmosis? And they all sound alike, but the answer is thrombosis. It can lead to swelling and pain, often forming in the legs, and it may require urgent treatment to prevent serious complications. 66. What is the name of Inspector Gadget's intelligent and loyal dog? Is this Finch, Scout, or Brain? And the answer is Brain, and he kinda carries the entire show. 67. The Sorbonne in Paris is best described as what type of institution? Is this a museum, a university, or a theater? And the answer is B. It is one of Europe's oldest centers of higher education, with roots dating back to the Middle Ages. 68. What nationality was the famous explorer Vasco da Gama? Was he Portuguese, Spanish, or Italian? And the answer I want to hear is Portuguese. He led one of the first successful sea routes to India. 69. Which car manufacturer is responsible for producing the Panamera model? Is this Audi, BMW, or Porsche? And correct with Porsche. 70. Dudelsack is the German name for which musical instrument? Is this bagpipes, accordion, or clarinet? And the answer is bagpipes. Moving over to pop quiz round number 5. Where on Earth? First one. How long does sunlight take to travel from the sun to Earth? 8 seconds, 8 minutes, or 80 seconds? And the answer is 8 minutes. Light travels around 93 million miles or 150 million kilometers in the time. 72. By what other name is the Asian country Myanmar also known? Is this Laos, Bhutan, or Burma? And correct with Burma. Which country is the world's leading producer of bananas? Is this Brazil, India, or Thailand? And the answer is India. It produces over 30 million tons annually, driven by favorable climate and vast agricultural land. 74 is an open question. In which city can you find the Tate Modern Art Museum? And the answer is London. 75. Ian Fleming International Airport is on which Caribbean island? Cuba, Barbados, or Jamaica? And if you remember Dr. No, you would probably have guessed Jamaica. It honors the James Bond author who wrote many of his famous spy novels while staying there. 76. Christmas Island is an external territory of which nation? New Zealand, Australia, or United Kingdom? And the answer is Australia. 77. Yosemite National Park is located in which US state? Is this California, Wyoming, or Oregon? And that is California. It's famous for giant granite cliffs, waterfalls, and of course ancient sequoia trees. 78. What are large underwater volcanoes rising from the seafloor called? Are these called dormants, seamounts, or stratovolcanoes? And the answer I want to hear is seamounts. They often form chains beneath the ocean and can sometimes grow tall enough to create volcanic islands. 79. Which of these is a British overseas territory tax haven? Is this Puerto Rico, Barbados, or the Cayman Islands? And you got it right if you said answer C, the Cayman Islands. 80. Wiener Schnitzel is most commonly linked to which city? Hamburg, Vienna, or Frankfurt? The answer is Vienna, and now I'm really hungry for one. And we're moving over to the last quiz round. These are extra tough, so you're supposed to miss a few. Here's the first one. From which plant source is the medicine aspirin originally derived? Is this white willow, aloe vera, or ginkgo biloba? And the answer is the first one, white willow. Its bark contains salicin, a natural compound later refined into modern pain relief. 82. Who played the original Doctor in Doctor Who when it began in 1963? Is this Pertwee, Troughton, or Hartnell? And if you said William Hartnell, you're right. 63. What was the title of Elvis Presley's first gospel album from 1960? How Great Thou Art, His Hand in Mine, or Peace in the Valley? And the answer is His Hand in Mine. It marks a shift in his career toward more spiritual music, showcasing his deep interest in gospel and earning strong critical praise. 84. The term chordate is used to describe which general type of shape? Triangular, heart-shaped, or oval? And the answer I want to hear is heart-shaped. It's commonly used in biology to describe leaves or structures that resemble a heart. 85. Which property comes directly before Park Lane in the game Monopoly? Is it free parking, community chest, or chance? And correct with chance. 86. Which oil tanker broke apart off of Spain's coast in the year 2002? Is it Prestige, Exxon Valdez, or Torrey Canyon? And the answer is Prestige. Its sinking caused one of Europe's worst environmental disasters, spilling thousands of tons of oil along the coastline. 87. Which of the Great Lakes is located farthest north geographically? Is this Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, or Lake Erie? That is Lake Superior. It's the largest and deepest of the lakes, holding more water than the others combined. 88. What is the key ingredient used when making a classic soufflé? Is this egg whites, flour, or cream? And correct with egg whites. In 1668, the USS Pueblo was captured by naval forces of which nation? Was this China, North Korea, or Vatican City? Well, clearly not Vatican City. The answer is North Korea. The ship and crew were held for nearly a year, becoming a major Cold War incident that raised tensions between nations. Abyssinia was the historical name formerly used for which country? Was it Sudan, Somalia, or Ethiopia? And the answer is Ethiopia. Trivia quiz question 91. In which year did Halley's Comet most recently pass close to Earth? Was it 1911, 56, or 86? And the answer is 1986. This periodic visitor returns roughly every 76 years, making it one of the most famous comets visible to the naked eye. 92. Which country was historically referred to by the name Cathay? Is it China, Mongolia, or Korea? And correct if you said China. Collectors known as arctophiles are known for collecting what items? Are these coins, stamps, or teddy bears? And the correct answer is teddy bears. The term comes from the Greek word for bear, reflecting a niche hobby focused on plush toys often linked to childhood nostalgia. Weird. 94. What is the correct term for a group of rhinoceroses together? Is it crash, herd, or pod? And the answer is a crash. Haversian canals are microscopic structures found in which body part? Is it muscles, bones, or lungs? Incorrect if you said bones. They form part of the compact bone structure, allowing blood vessels and nerves to pass through, keeping bone tissue alive and nourished. 96. How is the number 400 correctly written using Roman numerals? Is it answer A, B, or C? And those are the letters C and D. Answer A. 97. A pearl anniversary traditionally celebrates how many years of marriage? Is it 30, 35, or 40? And the right answer is 30. 98. A herpetologist is a scientist who studies what? Is this herpes, fish, or reptiles? Well, it sounds like herpes make the most sense here, but the answer is actually reptiles. Answer C. By what other common name are the snack food chicharrones known? Is it potato chips, roasted peanuts, or pork rinds? And the answer is pork rinds. They are made by frying pig skin until crispy, creating a crunchy snack popular in many cuisines, especially across Latin America. What spacecraft carried Yuri Gagarin on the first human spaceflight? Is it Sputnik 5, Vostok 1, or Voskhod 1? And the answer I want to hear is Vostok 1. Launched in 1961, it completed one full orbit of Earth in about 108 minutes, marking a major milestone in human space exploration. Don't leave, I got a bonus question for you coming up in a few seconds, but if you made it all the way up to here, then I really wanted to ask you to subscribe to the channel because it really helps out to grow Trivia Quiz Rush. If you really want to support the channel, then consider becoming a channel member. Thank you very much, and here is the bonus question. Which company started as an online bookstore in 1994 and grew massively? Don't go anywhere, the answer appears in a few seconds. Don't forget to post your feedback and your score in the comments down below, and you have a chance to be displayed on the scoreboard here next week. Click this quiz to keep watching. Thank you, bye bye.